I'm Josiah. I'm 25 years old. I work for the City of Lakewood with children in an after school care and before school care program, and I'm currently studying to get my master's to become a teacher.
My name is Jairo. I'm 28. I work for Homeland Security as an information security specialist.
My name is Paola Gomez. I am 26 years old and I am a stay-at-home mom.
My name is Cynthia Carranza. I'm 28 years old and I'm a stay-at-home mom.
I was about 9 years old when we first met. It was probably through soccer because we used to play soccer all the time after some of the church programs.
Yeah, I was close to 7 years old when I first came to the church, and it was probably when I was closer to 9 or 10 when I actually became friends with Jairo because of my older brother. They were friends first, and like Jairo said, we'd play soccer all the time inside the church or after the church programs, or we'd go to the parks together and just find any chance we could to play soccer.
I was 13 years old when I first got introduced into the ministry, and an early memory of mine is I really liked attending the youth group, the Say Yes program that they had. They helped me a lot with my homework. It just helped me hang out with other kids my age and that also believed in God, and I didn't feel awkward or weird being there, and it just really helped me be a better teenager, I guess, and learn better, like make better decisions than other kids were making at that age. This is my husband, Joshua Carranza. We met at church. He happened to be the pastor's kid. When we first met, he was never going to talk to me, and so I built up the courage to try to talk to him somehow. And he was coming out of a room in the back with a lemon wedge in his mouth, and I decided to ask him, why do you have that in your mouth? And then he told me, oh, it's good, you should go get some in the kitchen, there's a lot more. And so since then we were friends, and then that friendship developed over time, and we didn't start dating until we were both out of high school, which was a good decision. And we have 4 beautiful kids now, and that has helped. Church has helped me be a better mom because I'm patient and I understand what I can teach my kids and how I can raise them to be great adults someday. And right now they're great children, and they have manners and they know how to behave in front of people, and I love how they are. I love how they're being raised by both of us in the house of the Lord.
And church has made us do everything right, I believe. And I feel like we were dating at first, but going to church and taking him to church and introducing it to him made us do everything right. We were dating, we got married, and then we started a beautiful family with a little miracle baby girl. And I feel like our whole life has been like a roller coaster. Do as with our miracle baby girl. We were expecting to have twins. We were happy, but unfortunately we had lost our other little girl, and we were just in the worst at that moment. But our faith, and it's true, I am a witness when they say that prayer is how you fight and how you get through your life, because without God and without the church and their prayers, and I'm truly grateful for all of them, whoever prayed for us and for our family, it really got us through everything, and God was there when we hit rock bottom. And we just want to thank everybody and know that the prayer is real and God, and I'm just grateful for our ministry and for all of our brothers and sisters that prayed for us and had us in their heart when we really needed it.
Yes, it still does, just because we went to the youth program, and through that we were being taught beliefs and what are the most important values to grow up to be a good Christian are. And with that, we carried that with us as we grew up to become our own adults, even while we were still in high school, to help out with the academy, where we were teaching little kids the same values and beliefs that we were taught when we were there. And then now that we have our own kids, we also are passing that down to them. And hopefully it just continues to become like a chain reaction where they'll pass it down to their kids, our grandchildren, and further on.
I have a lot of things to be grateful for going to church at such a young age for such a long time. I just started to like everything about the church. I always wanted to be there. I wanted to be part of the programs. I wanted to be part of the services. I wanted to see my friends. My friends at the church were the ones that I felt like I connected with the most in my life. At school I had some friends, but I wasn't as excited to go see them as I was when I was seeing my friends at church. And so I just always wanted to be at church and hang out with my friends and be part of the programs. And so from a young age, there was like a program called Say Yes, where they helped us with our homework, and we played a lot of games. It was just a lot of fun for me, and it was just in those programs where I met great people that I'm still friends with today. It was in that program where I met Jairo some 20 years later almost, and still friends. And so it's definitely shaped my character. I learned a lot of good values from going to the church, just loving people and helping people that are in need. And so just today I can see that I have a compassionate heart, and a lot of people call me kind, and I like to be kind to people, and I think a lot of that is due to the people I hung out with at the church and the kind of programs that I was part of.
It is impacting me today because before my wife brought me to church, I didn't make the best decisions in my youth. After coming to church, I wanted to learn more about God and live by His Word. His Word had given me more confidence on how I want to live my life and want my daughter to grow up knowing God and having that relationship that I didn't have with Him. And which led me to getting baptized and having a big weight lifted off my shoulders.
Yes, I think they should support our children's ministry because it has impacted my life, and I feel like other kids should get the same opportunity as what I had, and they should have the great memories that we built on our own. And the ministry has helped us in so many ways in our lives, and it has made us become the person who we are now. And I feel personally that I'm living the best life closer to God, and there's no better way to live it than next to Him.
Absolutely, I think the ministry should be supported. I think the ministry takes the role and responsibility of creating equity within the community, particularly this ministry. I think the development of a child is greatly helped by the ministry, because you never know what kind of upbringing a child has at home, and the ministry can be there to support that child if they might not have the same resources at home as someone that's more fortunate. And I think you can give back to the community by in many ways, volunteering hours to the church, like Josiah had mentioned, tutoring. I think that helped me a lot because I was always in tutoring programs within the church, but also resources. I think resources go a long way. Children's programs to learn art, technology, and just school supplies as well. I think that helped me too. But yes, I do think the ministry should be supported because I owe the ministry a lot to who I am today.